All right, so I am in a cabin in the middle of nowhere in the woods where we do not have internet, and I want to show you that you can literally install from scratch the offline server without an internet connection. So I have here a little USB stick connected to my iPhone. My iPhone has the file, the zip file from my website already on there. So all I'm going to do is just take the zip file and click move. And I'm going to move it over to this little flash drive here and then click copy and give it a second. And within the first few seconds here, there we go. And it's now on the flash drive. So what I can do, and it just gave me a buzz saying that it's now off or it's safe to eject. So I'm going to eject the flash drive and stick it in the server here. There we go. Wait for it to pop up on screen. It should pop up like right here. There we go. Perfect. And then what I can do now is go on here, and there's the zip file. We just unzipped it. You can obviously unzip something without an internet connection. It's going to expand it right now. You can see it unzipped the offline server legacy hardware. And just like I've shown in all my other video tutorials, I'm going to move it over to the applications folder. And just like that, it looks like it was copied over. So I'm going to now launch the server, and boom, just like that, we've got the legacy server up. It's going to start scanning the subnet for HD home run gateways. There should be 2 on the local network. And then it'll also get the NRSC5 digital radio set up, and it'll start to get the map server set up if node.javascript is installed. And you can actually obviously do that with a USB stick too. I'm not concerned about the map server right now. I care about the digital radio, and I have all the dependencies on here. So we're all good. Just give it it takes about a minute, and it'll be all set up. I already have a open speed test server on here. As you can see, that's another file that you can bring in on a USB stick and, you know, get going without internet, obviously. All right, so all the dependencies are on this Mac, and I just installed the offline server legacy hardware. I'm on the local network. I connected with Wi-Fi, and if I go over here, I did a manual scan to save time. I know this station comes in really well, and it's got like a weather radar and stuff like that. So
Company of the year. How can you miss us if we never leave?
There we go. So we are in the middle of nowhere, no internet. I've got live radio coming up. Here's some technical information about it. All right, so I am outside here in the woods, and I don't have any other internet source, and radio's working. In a few seconds, when the broadcast carousel comes in, the album artwork will come in. There we go, Rock 95.1 just came in. And within a few seconds here, this is where I am. I'm gonna wait for the weather radar to come in a few seconds. And look at that, the weather radar just came in. So we've got radar right now, we've got music. And what I can do is I can plug in some HD home runs. I literally just came here, so I just tested the radio server functionality, but I can get the HD home runs to work. I can get the weather to work. I can get all this stuff to work because it doesn't matter. We don't need internet for any of this out here. It's a really liberating feeling, and it's especially very important in a place like this, more so than I'd say in an area like a suburban neighborhood or in an apartment complex in a city where stuff like this is kind of novelty. In an area like this where you are literally in the woods in areas that this area doesn't even have a paved road. This area doesn't even have electricity or sewer or water. It is extremely remote. This is the middle of nowhere. There's very little infrastructure. Use the signals that are in the air around you. As you can see, this is a very liberating feeling. We're just using signals in the air here. Super cool experience.